pharmacist said, "I'm sorry, I can't help you." Then a hand reached out from behind. The pharmacy was quiet. Too quiet. It was 7:45 p.m. on a cold Tuesday evening. The fluorescent lights hummed softly. A few customers shuffled through the aisles. The cash register beeped. Life moved on. But for one woman, time had stopped. Her name was Maria. She was 42 years old. Her hands were trembling. Her eyes were red from crying. In her hands, she held a prescription, a small piece of paper, but it might as well have been a boulder. The medicine on that paper cost $340. She had $12 in her wallet. $12. That was all she had until Friday, and Friday was 4 days away. Her daughter Sofia was 8 years old. She was at home, sick, very sick. The doctors said it was pneumonia, but it was worse than that. Sofia had a weak immune system. The flu could kill her. A cold could put her in the hospital. And now, the medicine. The one thing that could help her. The one thing that could give her a chance. Maria couldn't afford it. She had worked 2 jobs. She cleaned houses during the day. She worked at a diner at night. She had done everything right. She never asked for help. She never complained. But life had a way of breaking even the strongest people. "Excuse me," Maria said, her voice shaking. "Please, I need this medicine. My daughter, she's sick. She needs it." The pharmacist looked at her. He was a young man, maybe 30 years old. He had kind eyes, but his hands were tied. "I'm sorry, ma'am," he said. "I can't give this to you without payment. It's store policy. I could lose my job." Maria's face crumbled. "I understand," she whispered. "I understand." She turned away. Her legs felt like lead. She walked toward the door. Every step felt like she was walking away from her daughter, like she was giving up, like she was failing. She reached for the door handle. Then a voice, quiet but firm. "Excuse me." She turned around. A man stood there. He was older, maybe 60. Gray hair, kind eyes, worn hands. He looked like a grandfather, someone's father, someone's husband. "Let me help you," he said. Maria shook her head. "I can't accept charity," she said. "I'm not looking for a handout." The man smiled softly. "It's not charity," he said. "It's community. We all need help sometimes." He walked to the counter. He pulled out his wallet. He handed the pharmacist a credit card. "Put it on my card," he said. "All of it." The pharmacist looked at him. "Sir, that's $340, he said. "Are you sure?" The man nodded. "I'm sure." Maria started crying. Not just tears, deep heaving sobs, like something inside her had finally broken open. "Why are you doing this?" she asked. "You don't even know me." The man looked at her. His eyes were wet too. "Because I have a daughter," he said. "She passed away 3 years ago. Leukemia. She was only 9 years old." Maria's heart shattered. "I remember standing in a pharmacy just like this one," the man continued. "I couldn't afford her medicine either. I stood there, hopeless, broke, terrified. And then a stranger stepped forward. He paid for everything. He didn't ask for anything in return. He just said, 'I've been there too.'" The man wiped his eyes. "That stranger saved my daughter's life, not just with the medicine, but with hope. He made me believe that the world wasn't all bad, that there were still good people out there. My daughter passed away anyway," and he said, "but not because we didn't try, not because we gave up. We fought. We fought because of that stranger's kindness. And I promised myself that day I would do the same for someone else." Maria was speechless. She looked at him. This stranger, this kind, broken, beautiful man. "What's your name?" she asked. "David," he said. "David Hayes." Maria reached out and took his hand. "Thank you, David," she said. "Thank you for seeing me." Maria walked out of that pharmacy. The medicine was in her hand. Her heart was full. Her tears were still falling, but now they were tears of gratitude. She went home. She gave Sofia the medicine. She held her daughter all night. Weeks passed. Sofia got better. She started laughing again. She started playing again. She started living again. Maria didn't forget David's words. Pay it forward. She started small. She bought groceries for an elderly neighbor. She helped a young mother with her crying baby at the bus stop. She volunteered at a food bank. Every act of kindness was a thank you to David. Every act of kindness was a a promise to keep the cycle going. One day, Maria returned to the pharmacy. David was there, buying his own medicine. She walked up to him. "David," she said. He turned around. His eyes lit up. "Maria," he said. "How is your daughter?" "She's better," Maria said. "She's home. She's laughing. She's alive. Because of you." Maria reached into her purse. She pulled out an envelope. Inside was $340. "I've been saving," she said. "Every week I put a little aside. I wanted to pay you back." David shook his head. "No," he said. "I told you. It's not charity, it's community. You don't owe me anything." Maria smiled. "I know," she said, "but I want to give you something." She handed him the envelope. "Use this for someone else," she said. "Pay it forward, like you told me." That man, David, he could have walked past. He could have minded his own business. He could have saved his money. But he didn't. He saw a woman in pain. He saw a mother who was desperate. He saw a child who needed help. And he chose kindness, because kindness is not about what you have. Kindness is about what you give, even when you have nothing, even when it hurts. David didn't just give Maria $340. He gave her hope. He gave her a reason to believe. He gave her a promise to keep, and Maria kept that promise. She paid it forward. She taught her daughter. She showed the world that one act of kindness can ripple forever, because kindness, real kindness, never dies. It moves, it grows, it multiplies. One stranger, one pharmacy, one act of courage, and a little girl named Sofia who got to live. If this story moves something inside you, subscribe right now and share this with someone you love tonight. Because the way you treat people who are struggling is the most honest thing about you, and some people need to hear that before it is too late.